I swear I wear black so often on this channel. This is what we're giving this morning. Am I giving just rolled out of bed or hot secretary? I'm gonna go with the second one. Anyways, hi everyone, it's Isabella here, and welcome back to the channel. So, okay, y'all, here's the deal. I know some of you guys, if you have been here for a hot second, you know that I have covered multi-level marketing stuff and some sketchy shit. Some of you also know that I've covered some weird areas of TikTok, and I feel like in a way, I'm covering so many different avenues of the internet. And today, I wanted to kind of circle back to some things that I have talked about previously and in the world of TikTok now, and we're gonna be reacting to some absolutely insane, out-of-pocket, wild, ridiculous MLM scammer shit on TikTok. I am finding more things pop up on my For You page and more sneaky ways of people marketing off scams to you guys. And I was like, oh yeah, hell no. So what we're gonna do is I had some submissions and other things sent to me of things that I should react to that are weird corners of the internet that are multi-level marketing companies or something that's being hidden as an MLM and how it is being pushed to you and why it is a bunch of bullshit and why you should avoid it. So yeah, here's some examples. Hopefully you can be safer on your timeline and on your For You page. But yeah, let's get into it. So before we hop into today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell button down below. My second channel, merch, podcast, Instagram, and TikTok, all that good stuff is down in the description below if you guys want to hang out with me a little bit more. And I really recommend doing that, by the way. There's a lot of good stuff on here. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing, I have several things that I saved onto my phone here real quickly. I mean, this is the Mary Kay TikTok account that apparently is new. So let's watch.
We work at Mary Kay. Of course, our global headquarters is pink.
We work at Mary Kay. Of course we get asked if we drive a pink car. We don't. Those are earned by our independent beauty consultants.
We work at Mary Kay. Of course we wear pink on Wednesdays.
We work at Mary Kay. Of course we wear hydrogel eye patches in meetings.
We work at Mary Kay. Of course we have a mural made entirely of lipsticks.
We work at Mary Kay. Of course you're getting beauty and skincare products for your birthday and for Christmas and every other holiday.
We work at Mary Kay. Of course we have over 1,600 patents.
We work in Mary Kay. Of course we have state-of-the-art research and development labs.
Trabajamos en Mary Kay. Claro que me voy a maquillar en la oficina.
We work at Mary Kay. Of course I spend all my afternoon playing in a product closet room.
We work at Mary Kay. Of course we have a pink robot.
We work at Mary Kay. Of course we're in over 35 countries around the world.
We work at Mary Kay. Of course we keep a million lip products on us at all times.
Okay, so I have such a fascinating hot take on this. So if you guys do or don't know, there are many different ways that I think multi-level marketing companies are trying to take on marketing. And again, if you guys are unaware, multi-level marketing companies, MLMs, are very sketchy ass companies purchasing a starter kit and sell the products or recruit people into the system, which many times recruiting people into a system is what you do, is what's more profitable, and honestly is what leads to a lot of MLMs getting exposed for being fucking pyramid schemes. Majority of people who join in these MLMs make literally no money. This has been a known statistic shared by the FTC. So, okay, like again, no hate to anyone in this video. Like I know they just got a job at corporate. I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. But it almost irks me because I think now companies like Mary Kay that are multi-level marketing companies are hopping onto TikTok trends right now because they're trying to get people reinterested in them again. And people forget that like, oh my God, this is not like your mom's makeup from back in the day that was really fun to play with. This is a unethical, awful company. Sure, they have patents. Sure, they have science. All these companies do. There are many companies in the world that suck that have had crazy good technology and la 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 la. It's not about the makeup that's the issue. It's the fact that they have an unethical predatory system that people can join in and lose thousands of dollars with. Like it is a shitty MLMs. I was just kind of icked out when I saw this. I'm like, oh God. Now they're hopping on a TikTok trends trying to get people interested in following their account. Be like, oh my God, I love Mary Kay. I get it. I get if you like some of the products, but please just be mindful and just be aware that while yes, it's a cute, silly little TikTok trend, dude, it's attached to a scam. It's attached to an awful company in my opinion, so stay away. You are gonna get scammed. Okay, this next one. So usually when we see posts like this, every time I'm like, this has got to be an MLM because there's no brand shown, there's no nothing. But anytime you see posts like this where they don't show the brand, the product, and they're kind of being ominous about it, many times it is an MLM or a very, very sketchy brand that you probably shouldn't be buying from. So I already am super irked because this is something I see a lot of times with MLMs is the preying on new moms and moms just in general. That's a huge demographic for multi-level marketing companies. And again, posts like these are problematic for for 2 reasons. One, we're making claims talking about you're down 30 pounds 4 months postpartum by drinking a mushroom-infused lemonade. Where is the information to back that up? That is a lot of claims that make literally no sense to me, and I don't know how mushrooms can make you lose weight. And also talking about how you're less anxious and you have more energy and sleeping through the night, which is things that many women who are postpartum and have a child experience, when in all reality, many of the anxiety, less energy, and not sleeping through the night is because they have a child. So I don't think a lemonade's gonna fix that one. 2, this always pisses me off because individuals like this who promote this, whether they know it or not, are trained to do this in hopes of guiding you into the pipeline of join the multi-level marketing company. So it could be as simple as, oh my God, I have this good product. And okay, if it is a good product, it is a good product. We should have logical claims about it, not broad bullshit like this. But if it's a good product, okay, whatever. However, if you buy an MLM product, the chances of them trying to get you into the multi-level marketing company and manipulating you into joining is significantly higher just because you bought it from them. I am so serious. That is the pipeline. That is how many people at MLMs are taught to do. So every time you see shit like this, like, please be careful, because this is what you're probably going to be falling into. While yeah, it might be as innocent as trying out a product or like supporting a friend, don't do it, okay? Because then you're going to be sitting in a coffee shop with a couple other people that you didn't know were getting invited, and they're trying to recruit you into the scam, and it's going to be hard to say no. And by the way, I did look into her link in bio, and it literally was an MLM. It was an overpriced drink that has a bunch of medical claims that has no scientific backing. So there's that. This next one, this is actually from Ring Bomb Party. So we're going to talk about this from an inventory standpoint, but just please look at this.
The towel's just gonna go. Okay, ready? Dump as fast as you guys can. Ready? 1, 2, 3, here we go. I'll let you guys go. Go, quick. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Here we go. It's all right, Kokomo. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Wait, here's one more. Oh my God, burn my finger. Woo! What did we have? 100 and something rings, you guys. 109.
All right, hold on. Let me do some math real quickly about that. So Ring Bomb Party is actually an MLM I've done like a deep dive on. I might have to, if they've changed a lot, I might have to do another like quick recap over them, just because I like giving y'all new and updated information. But anyways, the video is popping up over here if you guys are interested in looking into that. That's an MLM where it's literally, as I've referred to this many times for different MLMs, they go onto TikTok lives and they're essentially like a live form of like a claw machine pretty much. So people can buy these like ring bombs, and you don't necessarily know exactly of what you're getting or what's going to happen. Sometimes you can have revealed like a really like a diamond or a different gemstone. Like it's all just kind of like, let's see what you get, you know? So you buy this ring bomb and then they reveal it to you while they're live, and then it ships out to you, which sounds super inconvenient because I don't know why you would want to do that. Why wouldn't I just want to buy my own fucking ring and then like do that then? And also it's kind of expensive. So if I look onto the website here real quickly, because I need to know the pricing of this again, I completely forgot how much the ring bombs are. So I'm currently on, this is so difficult because I couldn't look at a lot of pricing until I could find somebody who is like live literally right now as I'm filming this video, go to their version of the site for Bomb Party and look at a live event, because I guess you can't really purchase a lot of these things until they have like a live event like this. So as I'm scrolling, it says Sterling Silver Club, $36.95. There's other different sizes as well. Then there's the January 2024 birthday bomb, which is size 10. So you can get a wide variety of these rings, but look at the pricing. These are reveals that are ranging from $25 to $19 to $30 each. So again, for the November 2023 one right here, you can get one of these, it looks like for $20. Let's say we're doing $19 and that was how much every single one of those bombs were. That is $2,071 that woman just fucking blew. I literally don't believe for a second someone would drop $2,000 to have all those done. I wonder if someone had extra money, or maybe they did it just for the shock factor and wow factor at all and dumped it all there, or maybe they saved a ton of orders for that time. But you see how insane that is to have that much inventory. There are people who don't even have that much but still waste it because they're trying to get the lives started. So a big problem with these bomb parties is the fact that like, I know they go on and like, no inventory, you don't need to, but in order for you to get live and start talking about jewelry and doing something, you have to have like something to show people that is interested in buying. So you can't have nothing, you know, because if I want to get on and talk about, oh, bomb party right now and have nothing to show you, you're not going to be as interested. Whereas if I'm like, hi, I'm going to start reviewing some items and I'm going to reveal them, drop them in the water and show them what I get, you're going to be like, oh my God, I want to do that. So it sounds like even though they don't directly say you have to buy inventory, they're still giving the vibe that you need to do it in order to get traction and have people interested. So you as the individual who joins the MLM is probably dropping a stupid amount of money on a bunch of stupid like random jewelry. Like $20 for a reveal. Are you shitting me? That is horrific. I am so sorry to anyone who's been personally victimized by a ring bomb party or any other MLM, because that's not normal, but this is happening, and this does happen in many MLMs when you join them. That is insane. Okay, this next one. So it says, do you ever scroll by someone else sharing about how much money they're making by selling digital products on social media and wish they could be you? As a mom of two, I wanted a way to bring in extra money each month. I found an amazing course that showed me exactly what to do and held my hand the entire way. Now I have multiple 5-figure business in less than a month that runs on autopilot because of it. And I get to help contribute more to my family, but also get to help other moms like me who want to take back their time and live a life without concern. First of all, I've had a lot of you guys point this out in the comment section. It is a very odd statement to say, I have a multiple 5-figure business, I think. Like, wouldn't you just say it pulls 5 figures? Or if not, if it pulls more, then oh, it pulls 6 figures usually. Like, I don't know what that tells me really. Like, are you trying to make the number look and appear bigger? Like, you can't say 6 figures, so you got to say multiple 5 figures. Like, if you actually look at this individual's account, you can see that she is doing something that is like selling MRR. So this is kind of like slightly connected to multi-level marketing companies because so many people at MLMs are selling this shit to you guys. And so I thought it was important to like bring this up at the same time. MRR stands for master resale rights, and they will literally push these courses that are essentially like, they can range from $200. Sometimes they're like $100, $500 is what I'm usually seeing. And they will be like, hey, buy this course from me. It'll teach you how to run things like your business, make things automated, and sell the course. Like, essentially grow on social media and sell a bunch of shit is kind of the point of a lot of these courses. Again, I've said this many times though, all the shit you can literally get online. Like, all the information on these courses, you can get online. There is literally no need to buy these courses. It is a flat out scam in my opinion. It is unnecessary to drop that money. But a lot of these people are pretty much selling a course and selling courses because MRR allows it to where when you buy that course, you can sell that course for like $500 and then make that money back. But they don't talk about how much effort it actually takes. They don't talk about how long it's going to take to grow social media. And again, do you really want to be on social media full time? Not everyone wants to be a content creator and consistently all the time post. Like, just even for me, like I'll tell you right now, for my work, I have been planning all my content for merch heavy. So I have to do all my research on my video. Like, this is just me, one woman show doing a lot of this stuff. I have to research all my videos. I have to get everything good to go, sources, all that shit. Got it. Okay, good. I got to make sure I film. Then I got to edit all those videos. That's just for one channel. I got to turn in things for brand. That's all the stuff I got to do. And so many fine details that it would take me a long time to talk about. That's just for one. Then I got to do the same thing for a second channel. I post less, but I still do it. Then I also want to post on Instagram and TikTok as well that I'm trying to do. That's a shit ton of content I'm producing and trying to make sure it's of value, trying to focus on the algorithms. That is a decent amount of work, I would say, if you are looking into doing it. But no one talks about that because they're trying to sell you this concept of you'll make a lot of money. Every time someone's like, you're going to make so much money off of this and you're able to be financially free, be very cautious with those because there's people who are, in multi-level marketing companies that are pushing this and you're already in an MLM, which is going to put you in the negatives right there. But then additionally, they're trying to sell you on this concept of a dream. That is bullshit as well. So please be careful. I have talked about this as well on my channel previously, the MRR courses. Like, literally the corners of the internet that you think are wholesome, that are good for like new moms or students out there, unreal. And it's just so frustrating because the amount of scams out there, it's hard to pick through and know when you're getting scammed. And that is why I'm telling you, please avoid it. Okay. Thank you. This next one is for an insurance MLM. Comment down below if you guys want me to talk about the insurance multi-level marketing world, because I actually had someone I knew fall for one of them and then realized it was like a huge scam because they set it up very similarly to like how you interview and join like regular corporate America 9 to 5. So let's listen.
All right, so how long have you been selling life insurance?
About like 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks? And how much money have you made so far?
13K this month, or these 2.5 weeks.
Let's go. That's awesome. And then what tip or advice would you have for the ladies out there that are worried about getting into, let's just be honest, it's a male-dominated industry, and maybe just nervous about getting into sales as well. What would be your advice to the ladies out there?
So I would recommend don't be scared to hop into a male-dominated field because I'm kicking everybody's ass right now.
You are.
Yeah, literally. But like I said, sales, it's hard, but you just gotta keep going. It's like with any job too. It's like anything. It's hard at first, but then once you get used to it and keep working, like it'll just become easy.
Let's go. Proud of you. Excited to see where you end the year.
It's an insurance multi-level marketing company, and I saw so many videos pop up on my For You page because my For You page is awful humor and a bunch of girly shit and then scams that keep getting recommended to me because I do research and I dig into more stuff through TikTok. So with that, I got a bunch of recommendations for like this insurance MLM, and people are making $10,000 extra a month, $20,000. I'm like, this doesn't look right. I was digging into all these people. All of it was a Google form to find out like more information. They will not tell you what it is. I had to dig through an entire, like literally I found one person. I knew she had a team. I hopped through every damn person on their team until I found one individual who linked the website. And then I was like, Primerica. Okay, there we go. So it is a multi-level marketing company that is about selling you insurance. Those are the most predatory and disgusting things ever. And joining these costs a lot of money. And they talk about how like it's a very professional setting. They're making firms. It's MLM multi-level marketing teams and downlines. It's not a fucking firm, but whatever. They're doing this and they're acting as if you can make thousands of dollars extra a month. There are always catches to that. And quite frankly, I'm not well versed in Primerica just yet. The sheer problem with insurance multi-level marketing companies is bad because it got one of my family members at one point. And I'm telling you, I had to sit them down. I was like, I'm giving you this nothing but love, but I need you to see this information. And they're like, I got to get out. I'm like, you better do that, please. So they did, thankfully, but it's just, it gets you because some of these MLMs will not do the very like typical MLM way. They're not going to be like, hey girl, join my team. They're going to act like it's a job interview. Kako actually does this. They will schedule an interview. They will act like this is a really good sales job. You think that's what it is. It's so predatory. It's disgusting. Things like this will be posted on like job application websites and so much more. So please just be super careful. I know it's super disheartening, especially in the job market that we have right now that is extremely difficult. And I know people get excited seeing the possibility of income, but these are very sketchy. They are very predatory. Most people do not make that kind of money. And some people that do are because they are getting people into the MLM, not because they're actually selling a product. So just keep that in mind because that happens so often. And this wouldn't be known by the FTC as a 90% chance of failure or higher if it was a good opportunity. So please keep that in mind. Oh my God, you guys, another health and wellness one. So, okay, this one says, PSA, do not take magnesium, vitamin D, B12, ginger, turmeric, ashwagandha, and milk thistle together. It will help you lose weight, decrease appetite, improve your mood, give you energy, reduce anxiety, help your sleep, increase your libido, and support good gut health. I need to make a video about this. We've got to talk about the insane cesspool that there is existing on TikTok of pushing health fads, supplements, and bullshit. I have fallen into this before. I'm fully honest with you. I have fallen into this before. I used to take a ton of supplements. And then after a while, I was like, wait a minute, I already, like, I'm not deficient. Why am I'm genuinely, like, my levels are fine. I'm not deficient. Why am I taking this shit? It was all because I unknowingly fell into this, oh, I think I need that. And it's human. Like, as someone who talks about sketchy shit and scams, if I get wrapped into it on accident, shit happens, okay? But this is an MLM, by the way, not surprised. But look at this whole mixture. Magnesium, vitamin D, if you take too much of these things, it will negatively impact you. Like actually recently, I had a friend of mine who was taking ashwagandha and they started having weird ass side effects. And I was like, really? And so I started looking into it and I was like, oh my God, some people can have bad side effects to ashwagandha that can negatively impact their mood very badly. Didn't know that was a thing. I was taking ashwagandha for a while too. And I was like, okay, maybe the high levels were a problem, but that mixture, where's your evidence to say that it's going to help that? Good gut health. If you have bad gut health, you probably need to see a medical professional. There are too many people that are pushing a random multi-level marketing product and making claims on it that are bullshit and not telling you to check with a doctor first. Because what if these things impact the medications you take? You know what I mean? Like, what if milk thistle is not a good idea? Reducing anxiety. A lot of people just have anxiety and are desperate and are going to buy this product. Like, this is unethical marketing and I do not like that whatsoever. Decreasing appetite, I think, is the weirdest thing. I never liked products that talked about decreasing appetite. That always made me feel uncomfortable. Like, I feel like if you want to eat, you want to eat. Like, unless there's a problem, like a genuine problem that medical professionals are seeing, I wouldn't be concerned if you've got an appetite for something. Maybe that's just me, but I do not like help your sleep. And also, conveniently, her thumb is over a lot of things that are like the brand name. So that is gross. Anyways, don't fall for this shit. Be careful with medical claims. Oh my God, here's another one about the life insurance scam. Let's get into it.
Here's the truth about the life insurance industry. You're about to get a very different perspective about how money is actually distributed when I sell a policy, aka when I help a family. Have you ever heard that's a pyramid scheme, or that's an MLM, or they only want to recruit people, or my favorite, the people at the bottom do all the work and make money for all the people all the way at the top? Sound familiar? Well, let's talk about it. First of all, let's talk about why people are so skeptical when it comes to life insurance.
No. It's not just the life insurance industry. Let's stop manipulating the information and the fears. People are fearful of the multi-level marketing industry. You're trying to act like it's a target on the life insurance industry. That is not true. The fear of it is the pyramid scheme allegations. By the way, if the company you're working for, working with, whatever you want to call it, being an independent contractor for, has many claims of being a pyramid scheme, has been investigated, and has a 90% of the participants losing money, I think it's safe to say that it's probably inching to a pyramid scheme. And even the FTC says no matter how hard you work, like, you still have a chance of not making anything. So people are skeptical about this stuff because it is an MLM, you goofy.
Industry. I just want to validate that it's completely normal that a lot of specifically minority communities are skeptical of the life insurance industry for good reason. Historically, life insurance companies used to charge Black communities higher premiums because they would justify that they had higher mortality rates.
Okay, so I'm going to pause this and say that I completely comprehend if there is an actual fear, though, for the life insurance policies. And if she's sharing all this, I would 100% believe that information that she's sharing when it comes to the unethicalness. It would not surprise me in the slightest. I think the fear of this company specifically is because it's an MLM, not necessarily because of the life insurance concept, but all those fears are 100% valid if people do have that. Let's get that out of the way. I know there's so many unethical systems in our country that have allowed for things like that to become awful and predatory. I believe that 100%. I mean, we have MLMs that are predatory and disgusting and awful. So I know a lot of awful things exist, and it's a huge issue all around, and it's awful. I totally get it. But now we're talking about, let's be transparent about where the money is actually going.
Exactly where each dollar is going on a policy that I was split on. For context, we typically get advanced 12 months in advance of the premium as our commission. As proof, that's my name as the writing agent, and I got permission from my coach. Okay, she's on there too, and we're about to see what override she gets. Here's the split agent. She's a brand new agent getting split commission on this. Okay, and I have permission for her too to show her name. We're both at the same level contract, so we each made $410.24 off of the $1,367 that was generated from the policy. Where does the rest of the money go? Of that $1,367. That's my commission right there, the 410. This one right here is the override from my coach, right? She made $256 on something she did not sit on. However, I'll get into that later. Her mentor got $89, right? For you don't even know who the heck this policy is written on. And then so on and so forth. I can keep going. And then I will keep going. All right, there you go. This is cool.
So the money keeps going higher and higher on something that you sold to uplines you don't even know about. Does that not scream red flag to you? So your coach made something, but then her and all up keep making more. So something that you did the effort on and sold, you think that's normal for them to get all of these benefits on the work that you did. This is exactly why people talk about pyramid schemes, because a lot of these people have downlines who do effort and try their damn hardest, but they're harvesting all the money simply because they have a downline that exists and is trying to recruit people and sell shit. And this isn't even showing actual recruitment, but this is still kind of sketchy if you think about how this is being sold. And additionally, this shows me, this is why you shouldn't be going to an MLM company, because you're probably going to get more affordable plans and deals, because if they need to make all this extra money to pay all of these different uplines and such, then they're probably overcharging for their plan. This is just my guesstimate here. So I would recommend going to other reputable companies if you're going to look into life insurance, and not this, because it sounds like they're having to overcharge, because the company has to make money, and then they have to have money as well to make sure that they're actually paying people commissions if somebody makes commission. So no, this is not proving her point well.
Called override. This is passive income. So why would I be mad at my mentor and coach making $250 on a policy, yes, she didn't sit in on, when this woman, I was not the same 90 days after meeting her. Mentorship and coaching has been life-changing. Meanwhile, that $250 didn't come out of my pocket, right? It came out of a life insurance company into her pocket. And most people, business-minded, business owners, pay thousands of dollars on coaching and mentor.
A lot of that you don't need to do. I hate this concept of if you're going to be a business like owner, you have to spend the mentorship and everything. There are many people who claim to be mentors that are not, okay? There are many people who claim to be coaches. They have no background, no knowledge, no education, no nothing. The literal TikTok world of millionaire coaches, course coaches is full of people with no education, no business background, no literal experiences. They're literally just selling you a course and that's how they're making their money. That's where their success is. It does not actually come from anything legit. So no, I would understand if someone goes to college, for example, to learn about business. It's overpriced. Let's get it out of the way. Student loans should not be a problem, but it is. That would make more sense though, because at least you're gonna be getting good classes, not just from some sketchy rando. It's someone who has had a long time of education to get to that point to teach you. That is fine. This is not normal. This is from random. No, hell no. I do not like this one bit.
And guidance on growing their business. Meanwhile, all I had to do was remain coachable and the life insurance company paid up. I also think about the fact that I do not outwork my mentor and coach. I don't. I'm building my business. She helps me build my business. Sometimes there's things that are happening that I don't even know and she's helping me build my business. And then I think about, do I outwork my coach's mentor, the multimillionaire CEO of one of the organizations here?
That makes no sense. A multimillionaire CEO of one of the organizations here. If you're talking about a team, she's not a CEO of anything then. You see how they can't stick with their story when they're selling you shit. This is why I talk about this.
And I think, no, I absolutely don't outwork this person at all. If I truly outworked them, I would pass them up by now. To address the people at the bottom, do all the work, and make money for all the people at the top. Let me ask you this. Do you know how much your manager is being paid? Do you know how much your manager...
Let's stop right there. I do have my personal perspectives on certain aspects of corporate America and corporate millionaires and billionaires. There are a lot of people that are awful that shouldn't be making as much. I agree with you. That's a different conversation for a different day. However, what I'm going to be more supportive of is when people go to work and clock in from 9 to 5, they're getting actually paid for that. So instead of it being a gamble if I'm going to make money that week, if I'm going to a 9 to 5, for example, I'm going to get paid. So is the manager. And so no one is doing anything. Everyone's getting paid. Okay. Now, other things can be unethical in the corporate American industry. I get that, but it is far better than going to an organization where you're working and your work is getting put into benefiting the top 1%. Meanwhile, you statistically have a less chance of making money than you do gambling at the casino down the street. So no. Also, no benefits, no any other good things at all to come with that, and a bunch of bullshit that you have to worry about. And no, this is not the same. This is not something you should ever join.
Is being paid. Do you even know who your CEO is? Now, last question. Do you work harder than your manager and your manager's boss and your CEO? If the answer is yes,
so join an MLM that most people make no money on. See, this is what they'll push information like this because they want you to fall for it so that way they'll make money too. This is so frustrating.
Whatever you want, an MLM, a pyramid scheme, whatever. But at the end of the day, this person who we insured is going to have access to a tax-free retirement and supplemental coverage so that in case of terminal, chronic, critical injury, she's covered with over $300,000 of private money.
So great, the person that purchased from you has insurance, slay, work, I don't know. But what about the people who join the MLM and who drop a shit ton of money to invest and make nothing and lose money? Another moment of silence, we're gonna go that route. I'm so tired of this bullshit and the absolute ridiculousness of it. Okay, so here's one last one we're gonna react to and then we will finish up this video. It's another one from Bomb Party.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, so this was posted up by Bomb Party Corporate. So like the corporate company reposted this individual's like post. So they approved. So the audio is, you know, like, I'm not gonna do it. They're essentially playing on the concept of like, don't join Bomb Party. Oh my God, I did do it. Like, that is not a flex to have thousands and thousands of dollars of inventory on your table. That is not something in an MLM. Now, if you have a really good successful business and you have inventory that isn't an MLM, then that's good. But this is a red flag and shouldn't be normal. Why do you have that much in product just sitting there? I hope you're doing, I mean, like, I don't want anyone to be doing an MLM period, but I hope you're at least doing well, because having that much in inventory is not normal. Also, think about how much she has to invest up front and get a hold of to do these lives. Like, it looks like she has to have a level of inventory if we're going to do the Ring Bomb Party stuff again, because if people are ordering live, you have to have it on hand so that way you can do it immediately. So you have to have some level of stock, I would say, after a while, to make sure that people are purchasing, you could do it right then and there. So this is just, yeah, no, red flags all around. So in conclusion, what have we learned today? Avoid the life insurance MLMs. There are many MLMs that will push supplements, courses, and a bunch of sketchy ass life insurance and whatever, and be very careful, because it's literally all around, and they're getting very good, and they're good at pushing something and making claims, and it looks and appears to be true. And again, remember, anyone can cosplay as a financially successful business owner. There's many people I've covered that do it all the time. They are lying to you, giving you a bunch of fake bullshit, and hoping you will just simply fall for it so you can uphold their lifestyle while you got conned out of hundreds of dollars. And that's bullshit. So that was it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below what you guys thought. If you have any more crazy things like this, send it my way. I'd love to look into it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.